think it's time for something dramatically different with the brand. I think we need to focus on growing market share. Our customers' needs have changed over the years, and I don't think we've necessarily kept up with those changes. I think the hub gets us to where we need to be. We obviously need to watch the cost and the cost to implement the project and to figure out the phasing and how we're going to get it done. But I think at the end of the day, the hub project solves many of our customer needs. The business traveler, the younger traveler, the Gen Y, the Gen X, and I don't think it alienates the baby boomers who got us to where we are today.
Millennials, based on our research, are not as different as people think that they may be. There are absolute distinctions you can look at to say, yes, millennials do things differently. They're certainly less conservative in some ways. So when you think about things like seeking experiences, millennials and boomers actually may be quite similar in the sense that they're looking for things that are smaller and more exact to make their day more pleasant and possibly pleasantly surprise them as they go through their day.
I'm real excited about the hub project. I was excited about relaunch, but the hub is considerably larger and more important than relaunch. It's probably the biggest change that IHG and the Holiday Inn brand will be facing and maybe have ever faced in the history of the brand.
Well, my first impression was, wow, this is different. And it took me a minute just to kind of look around and kind of get a sense of it, because it is very, very different. But I really like it.
One thing that I was really impressed with when I first walked into the new hub was that it feels trendy without feeling uncomfortable. It pushes the envelope a little bit as far as it being different than the experience that you get elsewhere.
When I walked in, I was really blown away. I love the architecture. I think it's the chicest looking Holiday Inn I've ever been at. It looks really great, and it has a great, warm, comforting feel, and it's just really inviting.
You know, I have stayed in Holiday Inns before, and it is nothing like what I've stayed in.
The first impression that I received when I walked through the sliding glass doors is very comforting. It was very relaxing.
I liked the atmosphere. It seemed trendy. It seemed modern. It seemed like a cool place that, you know, at the end of the day, I want to come down here and relax.
First thing that popped into my head was, wow, is this a Holiday Inn? It's just different than any Holiday Inn I've been at before. It's modern. It's trendy. It feels nice.
Real attractive feel and neat place to hang out and watch a game and you know, spend outside of your hotel room.
When I walked in, I forgot that I was in a Holiday Inn until we walked out and I saw the logo.
Walk in the door and see all these TVs and a restaurant, and everything is absolutely what we'd hoped for, and it's great.
It's not like a traditional Holiday Inn that I've been in. That it was bright. You know, it was a lot more. It seemed homey, a lot more like comfortable, and just it's just a nice feeling.
Was absolutely blown away. It totally reshaped and reinvented the whole hotel.
This is a concept we have in our home. We designed our own house and built it about 4 years ago, and it's very much this concept.
It's funny because a lot of the things you've chosen and to incorporate in decorating were things that kind of were running through my mind that I'm like, as far as the subway tile, things that I love design aspect-wise, just the clean lines, the light colors, and I'm like, I can do this. I want to put this in my home.
Everything's open here, like in my home, we're all in the same room. So if the kitchen and the living space and the computer space, if I'm in one space and somebody's working on the computer, we all see each other. We're all still connected. There's no walls between us, and so that's what this place feels like.
While all of the decorating and everything is very nice, I felt like it was still approachable for my kids.
Of course, being the father of a 14-year-old and a 12-year-old, my son automatically went straight for the Wii games and wanted to play.
There's a television area where you can play games, you can read magazines, read books. That's adjacent to the restaurant area. The parents can have a drink or have dinner while their children are watching TV or playing games. There's also a gaming area that's, you know, great for family activities all together, or a place for the children to be while the parents are in another area, but they're still visible and it's still able to keep an eye on what's going on.
It kind of sends a statement of, you know, we're here for business, but we're here for comfort.
It kind of really gave me more of a modern feel, more of a relaxed feel. Felt like I was like a combination of Starbucks along with a nice, comfortable, place to read a book and also get a lot of work done.
It's classic, it's clean, it's modern. I mean, it honestly has, there's elements of it that I would put in my own kitchen. I mean, I feel like I just walked into, you know, somebody's home where I can stay for a while.
There's some of those hotels out there, you walk in and the first thing you're doing is looking around for the actual counter. You don't know which way to go.
When you walk in the front door, you automatically connect with the people at the front desk, and it pulls you into the little library area where the TVs are, and also you now have the visibility of the bar and the restaurant.
The layout of the lobby and the seating and eating area is very nice. It's very trendy, it's bright.
The whole vibe is so much nicer and more inviting and vibrant.
The design over the overall space, it's warm. It's very welcoming. It's relaxing.
The space that we're sitting in here with the fireplace and the couches, it just seems like the kind of place you could hang out with some friends.
Now with the hub, a lot of people will come in because it looks cool and they want to check it out and see what everything's about, and they end up loving the menu and come back several nights.
Now I come in and see 15 or 20 people sitting at the bar, so it's a lot more inviting.
There is so much more than what we had before. There's so much of selection that people will say, oh yeah, you know, this is really a good bar.
Last night my experience was that the food was delicious. The steak that I had was perfect. I haven't had a better steak in a long time.
They've upgraded the traditional breakfast menu. Has been fabulous.
It was amazing. I tried a few different things, and I was just really impressed with the quality of it.
You come down, it's hot, you're ready to go. You don't even have to leave the building. It's wonderful.
It tastes homemade. It tastes like I would have cooked it.
The staff here has always been phenomenal here. A matter of fact, several of them are like family to me.
I found the staff to be like immediately and 1,000% accommodating.
And everyone treats you like they already know you rather than, I guess, a guest, so you feel like you're kind of at home anyway.
This is truly my hub. And probably the most reason for that, the priority of that is because of the staff that's here.
It does take, you know, everybody working as a team to make this concept work.